So when you want to start collecting video games, there's going to be a couple things that you're going to run into. And maybe one of those things is wanting to play a Japanese Gamecube game. Now, obviously on a North American or European Gamecube, they're region locked. So what you want to do is you can, without the struggles of manually going through and taking apart the console and just making it so it skips the process of reading the region, you can use a freeloader. Now, these have gotten very expensive over the years, including this one in particular. This is the action replay for the Wii and GameCube that came out a few years back, but it has jumped prices in sales. So what you're going to want to do is, if you do want to play Japanese games, you are going to need a freeloader. This action replay in particular has a freeloader along with the AR Max, but that one does require a memory card if you want to load cheat codes. So what you're going to do is we're going to put it in, and I'm going to walk through the process of how to run the games. So as you can see here, I'm going to do I have both discs. I have the North American version, and I have the Japanese version. And I'm just going to put in the Japanese version, just so you can see what happens when you do, and all that sort of stuff. So, by me putting it in to the console, there we go. It's gonna stop reading the game, like an error has occurred, normal stuff. Disk scratch, it says the disk cannot be read. Please, read the blah blah blah. All the useless stuff that you're never gonna do. But what you're gonna do, and I highly suggest you actually have a memory card, an extra memory card, just because you do want to have a memory card that's blank that you want to have saved if you have multiple Japanese games or just a Japanese game. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop into slot A. Now, when you do actually go into the memory card selection, there will be like I have saved previously onto this game. As you can see, that there is a lot of gibberish. That's because it didn't really know what to say, really. But we are going to now put in the action replay, and we're gonna load up a freeloader. So starting up the freeloader, you're automatically going to see the first thing that will be the freeloader in general. Along you'll see a Japanese section and a PAL section. Now, I haven't tested, it's not gonna matter which one. But yeah, as you can see, there's all this stuff. So what you can do is plop in the cheats and then just go to the freeloader. But once we pop in the freeloader, what we're gonna do is you just switch up the games. Now and then it loads. And might not look like right now, but there you go. Mario Golf Family Tour, or Toadstool Tour. Now obviously you're not going to be, unless you know Japanese and are fluent in Japanese, you're not going to know what they're talking about or what they're saying. But yeah, there you go. The game is fully playable. It can save to the memory card and everything. And yeah, that's how you do it.